Okay, I'm warming up. Weather is terrible, so I'm going directly to the start line. So I don't have to drop any bag at the back drop. In the end, I opted for the Deviate Nitro Elite 3 just because I believe the grip is better on wet surface, better than the Metaspeed Edge Tokyo. There's a very nice warm-up area close to the start line, the park really. Well, I guess I'm not gonna use that. Okay, I made it to the area. Now I have to find my starting pen. 9 minutes to the start. Looks like I'm just in time. Okay, let's go. Vamos!
There was no bottleneck or traffic jam at the start. It was dense all the way until the finish line. However, it hasn't been a big issue as runners were running at the same consistent pace as me. First kilometer 4:35. If I can keep up that pace, it will be a PB. The Deviate Nitro Elite 3 behaved wonderfully. Although they got wet immediately, they never felt soaked or heavy, unlike the Alpha Fly that I was using last year in the equally rainy Valencia Half Marathon. And also they felt safe in terms of stability and grip on this wet tarmac.
And I think this is where...
Oh, it's just, yeah.
Oh, no, just caught the
paint line, didn't he, really? And just taking that corner, Kip Korea.
The course is quite scenic, mostly in the first half of the race, although it's hard to appreciate while racing, especially in the rain. At this point I got caught by the 1 hour 35 pacers. It was a shame I had to let them go. But well done Copenhagen for having pacers for 1 hour 35. It's the first time I see that, and it was definitely appreciated. The support was excellent in the first half of the race despite the bad weather, and it became a little bit less from kilometer 11 to 18 as we went out of the historic city center, but it was still pretty good. The temperature was stable at 15 degrees for the whole duration of the race, which was ideal for me, coming from 35 degrees. There was no noticeable wind, but even if there had been, I believe the course, being an urban course, is relatively well shielded from wind. And similarly, in sunny conditions, there should be some shade for the majority of the course. I took a caffeinated gel at kilometer 7 and then 2 normal ones kilometer 12 and 17. I possibly lost a few seconds trying to avoid puddles on the one hand, and on the other hand grabbing water cups and drinking from these cardboard cups, which are better than the plastic ones they had in Berlin, but still difficult to drink from. I mean, you end up drinking very little liquid and getting part of it into your nostrils. Course is not that flat, although it's very close. There are some very gentle ups and downs and a few easy bridges and underpasses. So it's obviously a very fast course. The A6 Metaran singlet worked perfectly. It sticks to your skin and doesn't move, doesn't cause any chafing or itching. The cap I was wearing was also useful in this rainy day to keep my bald head warm and to drain the water away from my forehead thanks to its special rubber band. I felt reasonably okay all the way, so at kilometer 16 I thought I would start pushing slightly more and see if I could accelerate more towards the end and maybe recuperate the time I had lost to come close to my PB. In fact, I never felt like I was in a pain cave because I was rather entertained watching around on this scenic course, filming and also enjoying the support from the crowd, and also paddle hopping.
Det der mundvige op i nærheden af ørerne. For lytte alle sammen, når vi har noteret målstregen, så må I meget gerne fortsætte videre ned gennem målgaden, ned mod runners area. Der er sådan en form for rush-hour allerede nu her på målstregen, så vil vi rigtig gerne sørge for. Ahead, big smiles. We are taking photographs of you. When you have passed the finish line, please move. You don't have to run anymore, just walk and then
Second best
walk
time.
straight into runners area.
Short of 10 seconds.
Everything for runners not needed.
Okay, not bad. Actually thought it was going to be worse.
So overall I'm rather satisfied with the result and content that I was able to maintain a decent stride until the end. I feel like I have some margin for improvement starting from there. I felt no cramping. Also I did a rather good job of pacing myself throughout the race.
So in the finish area there are bananas, energy bars, beer, Red Bull. Yeah, it's okay. Alcohol free. I just went to the expo to pick up my bib. The race bag is absolutely empty, no goodies whatsoever. It includes a t-shirt, not a singlet t-shirt, which surprisingly has no design. I say surprisingly because Copenhagen has a lot of architectural design and stuff everywhere, but the t-shirt is kind of crap, and even worse, it's a cotton t-shirt. Basically that means I would not use it.
T-shirt is also oversized by at least 2 to 3 sizes, so I guess it must have been designed for those Great Danes.
Okay, now the race is finished. It looks like the sun wants to make appearance. Yeah, just bad timing. Temperature was close to perfect though. Got a protein drink. Running seems to be quite popular here. Well, quite a few runners out there. Quite a lot of nice runnable paths, lots of water fountains too. The city is flat, so you can run pretty much everywhere. Tarmac is good quality, and there are also lots of excellent cycle paths that arguably you can use for running too.
There are cyclists galore, and the Danes in general seem to have a rather healthy life culture. In fact, I haven't seen any obese people, and the food culture in the Scandinavian countries definitely has its own identity, including, of course, the Danish pastries. And the Danish culture and way of life in general is very different from the Spanish one, so it's definitely worth visiting.